What's up? Welcome to tonight's live stream. I'm him. Today is Friday, May 16th. It's hard to believe that May is almost over, and with May being almost over, we're pushing to the halfway point of the year. Yeah, lots of time has passed. Not a lot of things have been accomplished, but it's whatever. I guess you can't be productive every year, right? At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself to cope. Anyway, I just got back home, so most of this stream is mostly me just pulling off footage. Yeah, content. I decided to take my field recorder out, so I have some audio recordings on there that I need to pull off. So I'll get up and go get that in a moment. Got my helmet over there. You can't really see it, it's off cam, but got my helmet with my DJI mic attached, which I will also need to plug in to my computer so that I can pull that off. But in the meantime, what I'm gonna start off with is pulling off content from the DJI camera. That's a little bit too far back. All right, there we go. Wanted to get a little bit of lane action going on. All right, anyway, let's head on over to right. Is this the one I want to do? Yeah, this is the right one. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's turn on the camera. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So the camera is the thing that takes the longest amount of time. So we'll get started with that. Let's make sure that I have footage on here like I expect to have.
Mic sync.
Oh shit. All right. I really hope that this is just. Okay, yeah, it's just okay. All right, I can fix that.
And I'm hoping that over time, they break in like most things do. But as of right now, it's not the most comfortable feeling on the bike.
All right, cool. And the second clip should be fine. Yeah. Oh, it looks really good this time around. I made sure that I jacked up the ISO setting so that it goes up to 3200. Right here, it looks decent. I wasn't sure what to expect because I turned off, what do you call it? Stability. Image stabilization. I turned that off. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And let's see if I can see where that dude almost hit me. Where I almost got ran over. Here we are, right here. Look at this. Look at that. They're getting over, and then all of a sudden they decide that they want to. I don't know. What the hell? Not that person. This person right there that's getting over, and then they decide to slow down, stop, and then they swerve back into my lane. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. You can hear it. The wind from the car as I pass it. Did you hear that? That wind noise? Fucking idiot. All right. So then, let's create a folder for this. Final Cut. Do I want to keep these? I'm just gonna delete these. Maybe. I want to keep this. No, I don't want to keep that. I want to keep this. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit it. Yo, what's up? Premium Forge. Well, if something were to happen, hopefully I'll be taken out, I was just talking to one of my buddies about, like, if I'm gonna go out, I'd rather go out doing something that I enjoy. It's not like I really want to be here anyways. So it's like, at least I can go out doing something that makes me happy, Okay, let's do, today is May 16. We'll do ride. I don't know. It's not really we'll just call it ride. How about that? I don't have a good name for this yet. I'll come up with one later. Wait, what the hell is going on with this? Why? Okay, all right, there we go. Before I do that, let me go ahead and create the folder structure. Oops. Okay, let's dump that there. So it's only 20 gigabytes. So I guess it's not going to take forever in a day. It's only going to take forever this time. While that's doing things, we'll go and get the other stuff set up. Okay, all right, we got the mic 2 connected now. Let's go ahead and create a folder. All right, obviously this is a mistake, so I'll only take these two. Actually, it may not be a mistake. This could be that I was recording for a little bit too long and it split the files. It does do that. All right, next, gonna pop in the field recorder and get that in. Ah, shit. Oh gosh, now I have to think. Okay, so this is what I want. Wait a minute, I did something? Not much. Okay. So, try mic. Yes, I need that. And I need... Oh, wait, what the hell? Why is there a TR2? What the hell is going on? 1338. Not sure what's going on with that, but yeah, hopefully that's good enough. All right, yeah, I guess it's just waiting game now. I guess y'all can see what I was looking at. I forgot to make sure I didn't have anything that I don't want on my screen. Let me switch off just in case, because I need to check to see if there are any other monitors that has anything on it. Now we're good. All right. Yeah, we'll zoom into my mug. Look at that. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Got it. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, this is one of my new scenes. Didn't think I had it in me, did you? I can zoom in and out. So this is me, regular Will. This is in your face Will. So I can get nice and personal with you. You know, should I need to do that? I thought about coming online earlier. Honestly, I thought about streaming earlier in the week too. Then I thought better of it. I was like, I'd rather talk to people who talk back. Not lying. But I had some articles that I wanted to read on stream, so I pulled them up earlier, and here are a few of them. So it's this one, and I was reading this for me, but I'm happy to read it on stream too. And this is for me. This isn't for the stream. And we're still copying? God dang. I need to do some stuff. I need to register for my motorcycle. Turns out that that's due now. It expired in April, which is weird because I didn't even get the motorcycle in April. I don't think I got my motorcycle until June or July. No, that's a lie. I got it in April because I had it for my birthday. But I didn't get my license plate and registration until July. So I don't know why is my license registration already due in April. Of course I'm a register. I like to keep my stuff legal, but still. Okay, let's see how we're doing on this. Still waiting. All right, fine. Still waiting. While I wait, I'll go ahead and open a Final Cut. Get started with that. Because I know I'm gonna have to do that part. This is gonna be a little bit more involved for me this time because I'm using, oh gosh, what the hell is going on there? Because I'm using more than one audio clip. Let me mount some of my drives. So we'll put content on, and that should be it. All right, let's try relinking again. Or maybe I could just reload the editor thingamajig. This is ride downtown to the gym. Fighting gym. There we go. Missing file. I don't know about that. You know, I don't even care because I'm done with that. We're just going to create a new event. This is going to be 2025. If I can type correctly, 05 916. This will be ride to Chinatown. We'll go with that. It's my. Oh, we're still. Wow. God dang. This takes so long. I want to say the mic 2 is done, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear all of this out. So yeah, we're good on the mic 2, so we'll eject that. And then, yeah, I don't want any more of this. Do I? Yeah, we'll get rid of all this. What the fuck? Why is it? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and eject that. Looks like the transfer is done, so I'll go ahead and delete. Get that space back, and let's eject these two. All right, look at that, done. Cool. So let's open up my new ride, and this I'm gonna rename this ride to Chinatown. To Chinatown, and this will be dragged to this event. There we go. Cool. Oh, you missed it. You'll see though. I'm about to put footage here inside of what is this thing called? Final Cut. Yeah, I'm about to put some footage in here, so you'll see. All right. So I think this is the clip that I want to start with, which is 30 minutes. Okay, I forgot to set the time again. Fuck. But it's only an hour off, so it's fine this time. Last time it was an hour and some weird amount of seconds off, but okay. I need to make sure I fix that soon though, because it becomes really annoying. All right, so we have 30 minutes and 40 seconds, and then whatever's going on here, which happened at 8:11. So that must be from a different, yeah, that's unrelated. So we'll go ahead and get a, what the, It took away my selection. The hell? Okay. What the fuck is wrong with my computer? It was doing something weird in Finder, and now it's not letting me. Wait, what's going on? Oh my gosh, I want to try this again. For whatever reason, Final Cut is a buggy piece of shit sometimes, where keyboard shortcuts will suddenly stop working. I don't know why. They will just stop working, and the only way to fix it is to restart it. Now, obviously, I just started up Final Cut, so it shouldn't be already broken, but whatever. Look at that. It works this time. It worked this time. What the hell? So this is Ride to Chinatown. Oh, you bought a new bike? Well, that's dope. Congrats on the bike. Unfortunately for me, because I financed my motorcycle, which to be fair, I financed all of my motorcycles, but I feel like I buy a bike every month. Except I guess not, because bikes are expensive as hell. You know, hell, I think the last bike I had was like $5 or $6 grand. I don't remember how much it was. I'm not paying that much. That would be insane. Like literally, that would be insane. I wouldn't do it. Couldn't be me. Now let's go to here. Let's make sure that this is all good. Looks like it may be all decent. Cool. Let's do some work. So, first things first. Let's turn off that audio. We're not using that audio. That goes away. Now, second things second. And I should have a preset for this, but I'm not going to use it right now. I'll do that later. Go ahead and throw that LUT on there. Let's come into our transformation. Let's do like I don't know, like 90 degrees, maybe 270 of those degrees. Why is the scale jacked up? Huh? It's interesting that I had to scale it. I forgot the exact percentage amount, but I'm gonna maybe right there is good enough. Like 178 maybe. Done. Let's see. Is that it? Yeah, it's good enough for me. Okay, cool. So now let's grab my motovlog presets that I have spent my life building. So we're gonna throw the motovlog DJI with H4E on the DJI clip, and then I'm gonna throw the H4E, I think, when the spinning beach ball of death goes away. I'm gonna throw that on my H4E clip. All right. And then one day I'll get waveforms that'll show up, hopefully. And yeah, now my audio's good for the most part. A little quieter than I expected it to be, though. All right, whatever, it's fine. Okay, cool. So we got that set up. Let's go back to the project. This is going to be riding to Chinatown. And this is an edit. Forgot keyboard shortcuts don't work here. So it'll be edit like that. Okay, we'll come back to here. We'll add that to the timeline. And I'm gonna add the motovlog mix to this. All right, and now we have a classic motovlog. So let me find the entry point I want. Maybe here is fine for now. then we'll end walking for now.
However, on the bike, they are bunched up behind my knees. Part of it is because I have big legs, but part of it is I think they're just a little bit too thin. So I'm taking the street so I can have rest breaks because, yeah, right now my thighs are kind of hurting. It's like constriction around my thighs. And I'm hoping that over time, you know, they break in.
Oh, there's one other thing I forgot. All right, so it's easy. This is adding my look, which I still need to figure out what the keyboard shortcut is for adding this new adjustment layer that they finally have given us after over a decade of people asking Apple to do this simple thing. Oh yeah, I'm looking for LUT. I'll throw a custom LUT thing on here. This is why I need this to be a preset, so I don't have to keep doing all this. All right, there we go. Pull it back. All right, so let's see. There we go. So I'll do about 70%.
I go with it like here.
Oh wait, well, is that a little bit too much? Yeah, that's a little bit too much. So I'm gonna come into here and use this new enhanced light and color to get it looking decenter, and see how we're looking here. Maybe pull back a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. My thighs hurt. My thighs aren't hurting because of working out. They were hurting because the pants that I'm wearing were bunched up. You know, if you're wearing something a little bit too tight, and then the crease areas, how it could bunch up, and you know, it's just excess material there. That's what was happening. And because I had to have my knees bent a lot on my bike because I'm taller, yeah, it was bunching up and it was cutting off circulation a bit, which is part of the reason why I took the street, so I can get some leg rest action. All right, so this clip is done. So let me do the second clip. We'll make this as a new project for now. And this is going to be edit. And this is riding home, where I almost got hit. Oh shit, whoa, what was that? Wait, what? Why did that select 1080 by default and not the previously used settings? What the hell? It's weird. 34, 60, 34. Yeah, all right, that's weird. Okay, so riding home, that's probably gonna be this clip. Wait a minute, I'm dumb. Oh, this clip and this clip. Yeah. So this is gonna be riding home. I should be doing some jump rope right now. I did say I was gonna do it later. Since my pants, I can fix part of this. It's not that I'm actually fat. It's just that if I were to lose 5 pounds, I'm sure that wouldn't hurt. I'm sure. Maybe. The problem with these pants is that if I go and start doing legs, then it's just going to make it worse. So the best solution is to not have any fat on my legs, and I can still have my muscles, and I can grow into that. So maybe I'm just making up excuses. I am just making up excuses. All right, let's do riding home. All right, we're gonna turn down that audio and just throw these presets that I've built onto these things. It's slow. It's hard to believe I have an M3 Ultra at hand right now. Like, I'm over here waiting for basic ass shit to happen. All right, we're gonna do the correction LUT, and we'll go ahead and do some of that enhancing, as they like to say. Okay, we'll go to riding home, and we'll just throw that in there. right, let's find a good entry and exit point. It's a lot of noise. It's more noise than I was expecting there to be. And right here. You know what? I'll start it right here for now. And we'll figure out a different thing to do in a bit. Okay, let's get the adjustment layer going. Doing this thing. And we also want to throw on this mix preset action. Let's get a LUT going on here. I should have just copied on whatever, it's fine. I'm already here. All right, we're gonna throw the Fuji Kodak. Which one do I want? I think I want Fuji. Yeah, we'll do Fuji, some Fuji action. Okay, all right, so Cruz, this is for you, seeing that you asked. I'm finally at a point where I can share. How did I almost get ran the fuck over? Here, I'll show you. And I'll turn it up too, because you can hear it. Kinda. I gotta find it. Give me a second. Here we are. So we'll start right there. Okay, let me turn this up slightly. Not too much to blow your ears out, just enough. Right here. See that? I don't know what the fuck they were doing or what they were thinking about, but yeah, that's how I almost got ran the fuck over. Okay, let me find what is it? Noise reduce that. I really need to upgrade this. They have a new version that's not slow as fuck that I should probably get. We'll throw this up here on top. Pull up this options window. Yeah, see this upgrade 2x faster. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm gonna do that I'm gonna do that later. I say that every time, but I am gonna eventually do it later. Eventually. All right, let's see how we're looking. Oh yeah, that's a big difference. Let's go ahead and apply that. Oh, ooh, oh, that made it too soft. Let's add some sharpening. Where are we at? Sharpening and enable. Yes, we'll do 100%. Let's apply that. Still a little soft, but it's fine. No, I can't play with noise reduction, unfortunately. Now, if I upgrade, maybe you can. That would be ideal. No, I haven't tracked this bike. No, I have not. And I'm on a motorcycle. That's how they didn't see me. Like, it's hard to see me on a motorcycle. I'm wearing black pants, even though there is like high-vis tape and all that kind of stuff on my pants, on my backpack, my jacket, the helmet. But for the most part, like, I'm on an all black bike. It's not all black, but you know what I mean. It's basically all black. My jacket is basically all black. It's not, but basically it is, at night especially. My gloves are basically all black. My boots basically all black. There's some white in there too, and obviously the high-vis reflective strips and all that kind of crap. Helmet is white with reflective bits. It's also matte carbon fiber, so it's a mix. Now my question is, how did he not hear me? I think that they did see me, because when I was behind them, it's my thought that they were getting over because I was behind them. That's what you do here in Texas. The left lane is a passing lane. It's illegal to be in the passing lane and to not be passing anyone. And it's normally not really, it's enforced sometimes, but it's really enforced if there's people behind you and you're just slowing down traffic. So in my mind, this person is getting over because they see someone behind them, you know, so they're getting over. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, well, let me go on. And I guess in their mind, they're like, oh no, like I want to be in this other lane that I'm 90% out of right now. Like you can see that here, right? Let me see it. Right, so they're 90% over already, and then for whatever reason they decide that they want to come back. You know, they weren't satisfied with their life at that moment. Let's do some more frames. Maybe we can find a decent frame. Yeah, see, like they decide last minute that they're going to do that. I honestly, it looks like it's, I mean, it is close. I'm not even gonna lie. It is close, but it's not. For me, being a very experienced motorcycle rider, and you know, given that when you're on the freeway, you don't realize that there is way more space around you than you think. I had plenty of room to evade even more if I needed to. As you can see, I didn't even get over into the emergency. I had maybe 3 or 4 feet, maybe 5 feet to this emergency, and within the emergency, that's wider than you think. I can ride in the emergency lane just fine. So yeah, I was looking at them too. Like I'm used to riding in this city. You know, people don't pay attention. So it is what it is. Okay.
Do all kinds of dumb shit. And I'm on a motorcycle.
Why can't I hear myself?
Motorcycles and dumb shit tend to not.
Why is it so quiet? And why don't I have waveforms yet? What the hell? Come on, Final Cut. Like, what the fuck? What? Okay, I guess it's doing stuff. Wow, 1600. Wow, that's using 16 cores right now to render audio. That's pathetic, actually. I can't say that this is good, because if I loaded up Ableton Live or not Final Cut, Logic or Pro Tools, I can have hundreds of audio tracks that load instantly. There's none of this waiting BS. I'm gonna argue a lot. Most people can't drive. It's not some, it's most. I think it's important to quantify. Some, yeah, some obviously, but let's be real. Let's be more specific. Most people are trash at driving, but then again, most people are trash at most things. So I guess it's nothing new. How long is this ride? This is 11 minutes. I'm trying to figure out how much editing effort do I want to put into this. Honestly, it's not much. Yeah, like none of this is probably going to be in there. There's no need for it. Unless y'all want to see this family reunion of the gas station in the Ducati. Yeah, I'm going to delete it. You don't need to see any of that shit. In fact, I'm probably going to delete this too, unless I'm talking. Yeah, I'm gonna just delete it. We'll start right here. Yeah, right there. Gosh, what the fuck? This what I mean, like, what the fuck? I'm literally on the clip that I want to delete, and then it deletes something else. Not delete, but whatever the thing is that I needed to do. Yeah, let's see. And again, like, come on. Okay, I think I am set up. So I actually went further than I needed to. Not only did I get my clip set up this time, but I also got the edits basically set up. So this right here, I can jump in and start doing some cuts, all that kind of good stuff. In fact, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and create the clip where I can do those cuts. So all of these come together, and this is going to be, oh, wait a minute. No. That's not what I'm going to do. I think this right here becomes my cut. Oh, whatever. Yeah. So this is going to become the cut, where I can one day I can click into it, I assume. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll do that. And I should have put it, there we go. Yeah, like that. Cool. So now here's where I can do some cutting. And I wonder if I already did that. No, I didn't. Okay, so we'll find a light, see if I had to stay at it for a long period of time. I don't. Okay. I remember having to stop at some light. This one. Yeah, delete that. It's just like, it's nothing happening, so there's no need. Yeah, we'll just delete it like that. I'll tighten that up later and make sure there isn't any other stops. Doesn't seem to be any. Okay. All right. That's edited. That's the edit. There we go. Yo, what's up, Zany? How you doing? I am, I'm still in my predicament. Nothing really has changed. Although, to be fair, like, I haven't actually done anything for my predicament to change. I haven't looked for a job at all. And yeah, part of me is just like, I'm gonna just go back home. Fuck work. That's part of it. I'm just like, why the hell should I contribute to this bitch ass society where I've paid, oh my gosh, close to $1 million in taxes. And it's like, what the fuck have I gotten for it? It makes me not even want to work. I have I literally have everything that I want for the most part, other than stupid shit. Like, of course, I want a dumbass car for no reason. But it's like, even if I get a job, it's not like I'm going to be going out and buy this $400,000-$500,000 car. It's not about to happen. So yeah, I've just been at home doing almost nothing, reading my books, playing on my music stuff. I have side project stuff that I work on. Obviously I try to edit these videos when I actually go out and record stuff. And sometimes I do the streams, but honestly, I haven't really been feeling the streams that much. I know some of you like who come to these regularly. I'm sure y'all enjoy it and all that kind of stuff. But gotta take it from my perspective, right? Like for me, a lot of this is I hop online, I talk to myself for hours, and a lot of times I'd rather go and like talk to people who respond, like my friends. But today, I just came back from hanging out with one of my buddies, spontaneously. So I'm like, well, that's fine. I'll come back home and stream, which is honestly the only reason why I'm not streaming. Otherwise, I would be right there on my NPC playing around, because my machine can also not talk back, which if I had to choose, I'm gonna choose the machine. Then there, when you say stuff like that, makes me happy I'm broke. What do you mean? Broke is just we all go through phases of being broke. I'm not technically broke, but I move around right now as if I am broke. I find that I find that it's helpful for me to look, even if I'm not really in that position, to live as if I were. Which is probably one of the reasons why if I ever do really go broke, like I'll probably be okay. It's just like, okay, all right, well, it's like, I already not on these shit. Honestly, I don't even want shit. And for the most part, all of my needs are taken care of. You know, like the brokenness would be temporary, because technically the money that I do have, I have it for when I'm 50. So, so I would only be broke for the next 14 years, which I guess is a long time, but that's not that bad. It's not too bad. I got a side project. I got to start moving my Discord community to a web app. Got some ideas. Why you want to move it off of Discord when it's free to a web app? Thing about identity stuff like that is that people are very wary of signing up for new accounts. So if you're going to ask somebody to go over to your new thing, I would highly recommend that you do something like a OAuth sign-in flow with a popular provider, you know, someone like Google or Microsoft. Who else? Those are the only two I could think of for like that you would know, I guess. Maybe you know of GitHub. They do it. They're a Microsoft entity now. Who else? Twitter, you know, they do it. I think Facebook has something like that. So if you were going to go that route, I would do it that way. But honestly, my for real opinion is like keep it on Discord. And the reason is because your users, your community members may not be accessing your community via a web browser. They may not be on a desktop computer. They may be on their phone. Phone web apps are trash. I'm sorry. If you happen to be someone who works on that for a living, I'm sorry that you make trash for a living, but they're trash. So it's like, at least with Discord, they have an app that's under active development that people already have learned how to use. You know, that has almost no downtime. There's all kinds of things, you know, but you know, do whatever you need. Paying that much in taxes. Oh, well, I mean, shit. What can you do if you work? See, that's where they get you. And that's the lesson that I learned, is that if you want to avoid taxes, don't work. You have to be an investor, which is part of the reason why I'm like, I'd rather just be broke, because fuck it. I've already given up so much of my money, and I don't want to work for the state. Like, nah, like why the hell should I slave away, you know, burning through my life, my body, my choice. Why the fuck should I have to go and burn away my life, my time, to earn money so that I can then be taxed, so that the government, who spends money without my consent or approval on things that I don't support, can pay back their interest, you know, their debts. These are not my debts. So I feel very different about it. Like, you know, when I was younger, you know, I was fine. I'm like, whatever. Like, it was a lot, you know, 30, 40, 50K a year in taxes. It's a lot. But it wasn't until I had, one year I had to pay $387,000, bro, at the end of the year. And that changed my whole relationship with this country and with taxes, and it was like my morals, principles. It just changed me as a person. I'm like, fuck this country. It's kind of how I feel about it right now. Not in the like a truly bad way, but like in a fuck this place. Like, oh man. Let's see here. Not literally, but things to avoid them legally. Yeah, you gotta own a business. We got a few tools that have been taken by cash grab types. Good tools turned to ads. They do love the Discord though. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is that the community is about them. So it's, you know, what do they want to use? But we got some I don't know what that means. I want to be polite, but some very lonely people in that just don't mess about it. So kick them out. It's fine. I don't think it matters, to be honest. Like, there are a bunch of people in I don't have that many people in my Discord, but the few people who are there, like, most people don't say shit. As far as I'm concerned, like, you can go in there and you'll be like, William is the only person with an original thought. Not really, but like, if you scroll through, it's 98% me. And Cruz, he's it's mostly him and me. I got an application thing I turned on, which helped. Last time we had a slur issue and I had to fix it 10 hours after that. That place got lots of family types, and yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't. There's certain language that is just not really appropriate, and I don't think a lot of people really understand that, because in their mind, it's online, right? Like, it's this online thing. It's not real, I guess, to them. Who knows? Or maybe they're just in positions, because I've noticed that not everybody's in the same place in life. So maybe they're just unaware that some people can't really put that kind of stuff out there. So I'm kind of in the same boat, where it's like I have to be mindful of like what people are doing and saying, and like what type of message is being put out from my Fleshling Discord, because you never know. Like I've worked many positions, jobs where I am the only person like me in the company, and a lot of times I have a lot of visibility in companies. Like I may know the CEO, the founder, the people who run it. Like, I might interact with these people all the time. I might be in meetings or calls with CEOs and founders and leaders of other companies, some larger companies that you may have heard of. So I got to be mindful of shit like that. And I know some people are like, be real, all that kind of shit. I'm like, well, that's me being real. This money that I'm making is more important than how these other people feel. Just being real. I do understand that not everybody would put $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year in front of how other people feel, but I'm not one of those people. I'm very much a fuck your feelings. Like, like I give zero fucks. I'm getting my money because I can pay for groceries with money. And rent. I can pay rent with money too, which is always nice. Good guys though, man. So many people all over the world too. Yeah, that's one of the cool things about modern internet technology that didn't exist when I was younger. I mean, we had pen pals, where you would write physical letters and you would mail them to someone around the world, and in like 4 weeks to 6 weeks to 8 weeks you get a letter back. So that kind of stuff existed, but things like Discord have really shrank the world. I've been pretty surprised to have people, and I don't know if he's here today, but sometimes I have people in China watching, sometimes Japan. Ironically, I have people in India watching, which is ironic to me for reasons. Just knowing how they are with people like me and how we not cool. It's just like, it's interesting. But I have some of those people tune in, which is kind of cool. In fact, I've been on YouTube for such a long time. Don't take what I'm doing now as like what I used to do. I used to actually do videos when I first started my channel, and I met a lot of people through YouTube. Like, I had legitimate YouTube friends, people who I met on YouTube. We ended up meeting up in real life, becoming friends, and hanging out, working on projects together, all kinds of things. One of my older subscribers, he randomly popped into one of my streams not that long ago. He's in the Army, I believe. He's in Germany at the moment, and that was kind of cool because we worked on some stuff together. And yeah, so yeah, it's pretty cool that this internet technology shit can shrink the world. I kind of look at it like iMessage, where when I'm traveling abroad, like most of the folks who I interact with are iPhone users, and and it was kind of funny is that it seems like all of the people who I would want to know abroad tend to use iPhones. So it's like a little mini club. It's interesting. That shit's really true. Someone wrote something. Not sure. We had a lot of Indian people, and that surprised me. Then we got this one guy who runs a Fortnite account shop, and he's literally doing so well. He's a whole team on it, and everything is such a weird job. Well, I wouldn't call it a job. I would call it, what do you call it? Like a hustle, like you're making money. It's not really a job. But that is cool. I wish I can make a lot of money doing nothing. Well, a lot to me. A lot of money to me. How about that? Because technically, you know, I do get paid dividends, but it's not. It's not enough. Did I already edit this? I think I did. Do I want to pull that out or do I want to keep it without talking? I'm not talking.
Okay, all right, sure. All right. I can have rest breaks because, yeah, right now my thighs are kind of hurting. I even want to continue going out for a ride. But any of you who live in a high rise would know it's a bit of a hassle.
All right, so there are 3 lights I gotta pull out. So far, there might be a 4th. Okay.
Will I get another leg? No, I won't. Yeah, I will. Get a little bit of leg rest.
Yeah, this is a light, but maybe I'll keep it.
I'm not wearing my.
Cause I'm talking. Maybe. Yeah, I'll keep that. Man, don't this bike sound so good? Oh my gosh, y'all don't understand. Like, I love the sounds of this bike.
Alright, you're gonna get in this lane from me. If you
okay, all right. So that sounds decent. Let's pull out to let's close this clip down. I want to make sure that I can still see. Right here. Okay, I can barely see. I tucked down. I could barely hold on to the bike. Oh, you can still kind of see. Fish. I can't hear myself though. Man. I think this right here does a good job of showing the speed, the sense of speed. All right, so now I got to figure out why can't I hear myself? Riding, wait, what? Wait, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, like why can't I hear myself? Something's weird. Oh, you know what? I understand why. Fuck. All right, shit. These got applied in the wrong way. I gotta figure out how to move it. There we go. Okay, so, damn it. So I get to delete all of that. And we're gonna do it on 2 of these things. All right, so this right here is me talking. So that is going to be DJI with the H4E. And then, yeah, that was the problem. Okay. And then we'll throw on the H4E on this one. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Voice isolation. Yeah, this is good. Okay, now it should sound proper.
to it was a little tough to go fast.
There we go. I can hear me now.
Well, honestly, that's why I gotta naked. It's
All right, let me make sure I can hear myself here, because I remember yelling to myself.
wonder if I have free reign.
I have no idea how fast I went.
It's a bit of a bump.
I was planning to look at the footage to see, but as you can see, I don't know and you don't know either. But that's good, you know. No self-snitching. You can hear the pop of the exhaust. That's a flame being shot out, by the way. My bike shoots out flames. Sounds like gunshots. I'm sure it scares the shit out of some people, but I love it.
Oh man, it's a little tough to it was a little tough to go fast. It's windy. Well, honestly, that's why I gotta naked. It prevents me from going over a certain speed in physics, like literally. I can't really go faster than 250.
Okay, I think the audio sounds good. I have it turned down, so it's hard for me to really tell, but
Even if I tuck,
I think this is fine.
I'm toned.
So I gotta make sure that the other one is
Technically, I don't
also
really the bike.
not jacked up, because I will forget how to fix it if I don't fix it now. So let's just go and do a confirmation. Yeah, this is right. We're good here. Okay. This needs to be grouped. This will be the cut. Okay. All right. Cool. Done with that so far. I'm not actually gonna finish these videos tonight. That would be too much effort. What I think I'm gonna do is maybe switch gears. Maybe. Oh, my buddy is online.
Sometimes when
Turn up the volume a little bit.
just like I was talking about those highs, for me, it's also possible with the lows. And sometimes, like, sometimes I make it up with my mind. I like fabricate some weird thoughts. Yo, what up, man?
You can't hear me talking.
What's going on? Dude, I just seen you streaming, man.
Just because I am streaming. Okay, I can hear you.
Oh, wow, no way. That's sick.
Yes.
How are
he's
you on both?
Talking to himself too. Man, because I'm a pro at this. What are you saying?
No way.
Anyway, so I'm probably gonna do some I don't know, we'll do
Oh
some
my god.
watching some
shut the hell
video.
up. Why? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm over here blowing Eddie's mind. He's like,
You need
how
to
do you
teach me how to
this?
do that, man. We need to do a collab.
I have to teach him how to Dougie. He even know what I'm saying right
I was about to get into some crazy stuff right now too.
now. All right, well, I'm gonna let you do it. Let me
How you doing? Anyways. Man, what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, just the anxiety stuff. Oh my god. Like again, I don't want to focus on the downer stuff, but dang, sometimes I just create these
All right,
these big
so
problems in my head, and it's like not even a problem, and amps me up. I
where's the history?
right on, man. But yeah, you know, and I assume that it's just
Bro, this thumbnail right
something
here.
we all probably deal with, right? We're all our own worst enemies.
What I'm gonna do though
But man, sometimes I
is
just get
give
so
them some
down because of that.
some watch
And I
time.
freaking-
Do that.
it's like-
Put it off over there. Now we gotta take a moment to admire this thumbnail right here. Whoever I don't even know how to explain this. Whoever came up with this thumbnail. Plato warned you about most women, but you refused to. I don't know what the refuse to it is getting at. But yeah, let's find something to watch.
a couple weeks back, it was like the terror.
Some lady getting fired. I don't know if I care about her.
It's funny, like turning
Some Korean Mexican. Not sure if I care about her.
like I'm so rich.
Cassie, she needs to go to jail too. I am in agreement with that.
The water.
Got some chess grandmastering. All right, that's probably not what I was looking for. I had something. You know what? I think I know what it is. It's in the Discord. I remember doing that.
I don't even know why.
Bro, hey, you want me to send that? You want me to share that? Sorry, didn't mean to pull that over. After Hours Live, yeah, I do remember having some shit. No, I don't know what you're right. I don't know. Yeah, you want me to share it? I don't mind sharing if that's what you want. All right, let's look at this video
Lori,
here.
I'm gonna go speak to the captain.
Please
Figure out a
speak to the
solution,
captain,
okay?
please.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ah! Oh my God! He assaulted me. I knew it. All you maggots, you just hit me. Oh! Please call a medic. Medic, I need a medic right
Ma'am,
away.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Oh!
I just recorded that. I didn't. Hey, I didn't do it.
Oh! I need a medic.
Stop.
I need a medic right now.
Dude, she's crazy. Hey,
Oh!
there's nothing. I didn't
He
do anything.
assaulted
You
me.
to calm down, okay?
Oh.
We have a solution. I did
These
speak to the
people are
captain,
dangerous.
and because
I don't know
think that-
why we had a whole movement saying believe all of
You have a
them.
seat available
This
in
is how they
class.
act. It's dangerous.
If you wanna come with
They
me,
are
I'm
destroying
gonna
society.
work first class,
But I think I'm okay with that. You
No,
know,
no, you're doing the wrong thing right now. You're doing the wrong
I'm
thing.
coming around. I have
You don't know
a
who I
cousin.
am. You don't know who I am, but you are going to get the worst reviews. And
No one
I
gives a
feel
shit,
like you're
bitch.
gonna be grounded
Anyway,
for a long-
I have a cousin who's
I don't
like,
think you talk to the captain. Get this
oh
man
man,
out
he's
of
just
my
like, I'm just
face.
waiting on it to burn. Like, I want to help promote it burning. I'm just like, I haven't gotten there yet.
Right now.
But maybe I am going to get there. Maybe. Let's see here. Notification. Oh yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's all right. Is this a skit? You think that's a skit? Bro, she got I think what's his name came. Gosh, what do you call it? No, I think they left her on the plane, but the guy got upgraded to first. She was pissed off about that. She thought she was about to get some first class points. No, one of my favorite things, and this is kind of jacked up to admit or to say, but I don't care. It's fine. One of the greatest things to me, it's kind of funny, it's the looks that certain people give me as they pass me on the plane in first class or business class. I normally do business class as they're going to coach. 'Cause I dress the same everywhere. I dress not well, as at least I wear the same thing every day, right? So it's not like I'm wearing fancy clothes or anything. So if you just saw me in the airport, you know, you don't see me with any of my luggage or baggage, you may just think I'm just some regular ass bum, which I am. I am a regular ass bum. But it's funny when they see this regular ass bum, it's like I'm over here lining up, you know, with the first group with the status, and then I'm going up, and then they're looking at me like they can't understand how I'm sitting up front, and they have to walk past and go wherever the fuck they are, all the way to the back near the bathrooms where it smells like shit. I can't imagine. It sucks. Oh, it really sucks. Yo, what's up, Casual Economist? How you doing? You missed some of the action earlier. You missed me almost getting ran the hell over by someone. Yeah, it was actually, you'll see it when I release the video if you watch the video, but you can hear it. You can hear how close the car is because I don't know why, but you can just hear things moving through the air. That's, to me, it just seems normal. But I guess you don't ride a motorcycle, you may be like, oh, what do you mean? But you can hear it. Yeah, I'm going to share this cruise because like I watched part of it. I didn't finish it. I was like, I should watch this on stream, and then I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch it on stream. But there you go. I just plopped it in there for you. That's a bro. That's a thumbnail. You got to admit, that's a thumbnail. That's a thumbnail, bro. I wish I had thumbnail skills like that. My skills are, I have no skills when it comes to this. Did I put it in watch later? I hope I did. I didn't. Of course not. Yeah, I could finish watching her talk. She sounds like they sound. And I guess y'all don't really know what I mean by that. I went to school in the area. I'll just say it that way. And it's interesting to me how a lot of the girls sound like this girl right here. And I'll let you hear what she sounds like. Here, let's put it to the beginning. I'll spare you the glazing that this man does at the beginning.
Number line. We invented it, okay? So as the Spanish architect Antoni Gaudí once put it, there are no straight lines or sharp corners in nature, but that didn't stop us, okay? We created them anyway, and we extended the number line, of course, a few hundred years ago to create rectangular coordinates, which turned out to be super useful.
I don't know why, but this,
They were
it like,
genuinely cutting it.
It's hard for me to articulate, but it's not like I didn't have a good time in college, in school, in grad school. I did. It's just, for whatever reason, that cadence, that speaking style it just irks me. It really irks me. And you don't understand, like, it irks me to the point of like, I can't even find these people attractive. It's just when I hear it, like when I'm in Boston, I'm just like, or if I meet someone who went to one of these schools, like MIT or the other school that's, if you know the area, you know what I'm talking about. Like, when I meet people who went to these schools and I'm just like, oh man, you sound just like them. It's hard. It's hard out here. Let's see here. I'll watch a replay of the live video. Yeah, the video will be out one day. Oh yeah, Cruz. Yeah. See, he knows. This is a man that knows. He's like, yeah, they did a good job on that one. I agree. I'm looking at it now. Oh man, but yeah, I do want to watch this talk though, because this is a very interesting talk. And honestly, her research is in line with something that I had considered doing. So a long time ago, not that long ago, but 2018, 2017 timeframe, maybe, I wanted to go to MIT's HCI thingamajig, because I went to guys, where was I at? This was a Recurse Center, so I'm a alum of Recurse Center as well. Just FYI. While I was there, I got introduced to the guy behind, guys, what is it, like Brett something? Brett. Gosh, what's his name? Let's see, Brett. Chart. No, not Chart. UI. HCI. Brett Victor. This guy, Brett Victor. Yeah, Dynamic Land. Yeah. So this dude is like, he's like someone who I aspire to like do stuff what he's doing, kind of. Wait, how do I get to this? Wait, this isn't. All right, let me see if I can find the site, because this isn't it. This seems like another site. Is it Worry Dream? No. Oh gosh. Now I'm. All right. Well, I'm not seeing it. Apple, our choice. Independent research. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we're getting somewhere. Yeah. So he has these like really well written, I don't know, like pieces that covers something very technical, and he breaks it down with different perspectives, and it's all with the perspective of different human computer interfaces, right? Like you see here how he's showing that you know as you go you can help people learn these functions or math. Like it's this kind of stuff, right? And he has some other things somewhere. See here how, you know, as we move this, we see what happens. And yeah, anyway, this dude is like a big deal in the world where I'm at. So let me see if I can get to just regular Worry Dream. Here we go. Oh, it's okay. You just changed. Okay, this is different then. It used to be a different look on this site. Computational public space. See if I can find his papers, because he's one of the reasons why I was considering MIT. I think he was at Berkeley, but some of the folks at Recurve Center when I was there were from MIT, and they were talking to me about, they were like PhDs there. They were talking to me about some of the research that they were doing at the ACI lab. So I was like, oh yeah, that would be pretty cool to do. This is back when I was considering, you know, going a different direction, like obviously staying in technology, software, but I wanted to get more on, you know, how we actually interact with computing and, you know, the tools and all that. Because what you all may not know about me is that I build developer tools. So as someone who builds tools, how people use them is top of mind to me. To me, that's the reason why I do most of the things I do, is that like someone's using it, is doing something for someone. Anyway, let's see if I can find the thing that he wrote, because this is different. That like really was like, okay, yeah, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do in life. This one was a really good one. The learnable programming. This might be it. Yes. Let me close that a bit. What's it about? What's the difference between human computer interaction and brain computer interfaces? One is a subset of the other. Human computer interaction is the big group. The different interfaces that humans use to interact with those computers is still ACI. So having a brain computer interface, it's still under the same umbrella. But with ACI, it's, you know, you're more concerned about the interaction than anything. Aren't we human computer interfacing right now, just using our Mac? Yeah, you are interfacing with a computer, interacting with a computer via an interface. You're not interfacing with it. You are interacting with it through its interface, and the interface that you interact with your computer through is mostly a GUI based interface that you control with a keyboard and a mouse. Now, there are other interfaces that you may use on your computer. Like for me, I use a lot of command line interface. So here is an example of command line interface right here. I also make use of things like TUIs, terminal UIs. A good example of that is, let's not do that right here. Let's go to here. We'll do code and color. One of these. How about that? Scribe. And then if we do Okay, fine. So this right here is a TUI, text UI, a terminal UI, or text UI essentially, right? So this is yet another interface, but it's still through the same mechanism, which is a mouse and a keyboard. Obviously, there are other types of computer inputs, peripherals that you can interact with the computer with. For instance, you have things like this, trackpads, which may have some type of what do you call it? Haptics. You know, like that's also part of it. This thing right here, this little, what do you call it? I don't know what you would call this. I don't know, like a console. I don't know what you call it, but this thing right here is also, is it going to focus? No, probably not. All right, well, anyway, you see it, like that's also another way that I can interact with this computer. But these aren't the only ways that you can interact with them. You have touchscreen interfaces. You have like that right there is something, you know. Anyway, let's go back.
Hey, babe. Babe, are you trying to make reservations for Disneyland? Like any of the restaurants? No, I'm just asking just general question. No.
But yeah, this right here was very inspirational to me. And it got me thinking more about the interface from an abstract perspective. And the lens that I was looking through was through Git, because I was working at GitHub at the time, and that was mostly my focus was making Git usable and approachable. And I think MIT had a project. It may have been through ACI. I'm sorry. Git. Let's see. I remember they did something on Git, like a better Git thing. But I don't have those bookmarks anymore, so it's unfortunate. Better interface. Research. Let's see, Git. I'm sure that it was MIT that did this. Theory of computation. What if I do version? Nah. Now I feel like I need to find it. Like I really want to find it now, because it's something that was important to me in the past, and I had bookmarks for these things, but now I don't. For user experience design. Wait, what? Professional executive learning. Oh, this is something else. Okay, that's not what I'm after. This may be it. 2020. Well, 2022. This isn't it, but Git list sounds familiar. I do remember Git list. I have one of those types of memories where when I see something, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is it. And I think there was a paper behind this, if I'm not mistaken. Research. There we go. There we go. I found it. This is the paper. So, what I was doing while at Recurse Center here, I'll show Recurse Center in case y'all like, what? What's that? I'm not going to log in right now. All right, so I went here. It is, I don't know how to explain it, but I liked it. So you build your projects, network, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a free thing. Free. I mean, you got to pay to stay in New York and for food and all. Yeah, it's free. You don't have to pay to actually be in the building, but like, yeah. It's free. The only way you can get in is if an alumni has recommended you. It's a place where you go where it's self-learning, basically. It's just a place where everyone else is learning shit and you go there to do the same. And I've actually been told by a few people, because I have nothing going on in life, and they're like, well, if you end up not keeping your apartment, why don't you just do another batch at Recur Center? I was like, yeah, I suppose I could do that, I guess. It's better than going back to college. That's how I look at it. I'd rather go here because a lot of these people are brilliant, bro. Oh my gosh. In fact, the people from MIT I was talking about, this is where I met them. So yeah, you come here and you get up to 12 weeks, depending on which batch you do, and you go in and you do whatever you want. You know, the goal is to make progress. So if I did go back, I'll probably do some writing, do some video content along with, see what I don't know, build something maybe. Anyway, so yeah, this paper is worth seeing. So I am going to share this in the chat. And I'm also going to share this right here, Learnable Programming by Brett Victor. Honestly, if I can, man, he might be a professor somewhere, but if he were a professor, I would legit consider going to grad school just so I can study under him, if that's the only way that I can do it. Like if I can, you know, be a part or do something like some type of projects with him without having to enroll, that's what I would prefer to do, to be honest. Can I link it in Discord? You got to be specific. What do you want me to link? I'm sorry, I'm just now seeing your message. What do you want me to link in Discord? Redesign email inbox. Haystack group. New interaction models for personal fabrication. Oh, dude, it is here. Okay, so it is here. God damn it. I did all that. It was literally on the page. All right, whatever. It's fine. I don't care. I wonder if HCI is no longer a thing. Oh, as a PhD student. I have to be a PhD student? I'm not doing that. Fuck that. As a postdoc, yeah, fuck that. Nah, I'm good. I was like, I'll consider it, but I don't know. I don't want a PhD. That just sounds like I have to go and make peanuts so that I can eventually make peanuts. I don't think these professors make that much. Don't they make like 250 or something like that? 300 max? Nah, it's all good. You put it in chat. Okay, all right, cool. All right, well, since I've done that, let's listen to this first part, understanding cognitive tools. I won't make y'all suffer through all of this lecture. I know that, you know, not everybody finds this enjoyable, and y'all also may get annoyed by the cadence that she has too. I can only tolerate it, but for so long, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this freaking man, all the girls like that over there talk like that. It's just weird. I can imitate it too. I'm not going to do it, but I can imitate it.
I'm told not to move around as much because we're using this mic. Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. Nature didn't give us the number line. We invented it, okay? So as the Spanish architect Antoni Gaudí once put it, there are no straight lines or sharp corners in nature, but that didn't stop us. Okay, we created them anyway, and we extended the number line, of course, a few hundred years ago to create rectangular coordinates, which turned out to be super useful.
Man, they do that too. Like when they'll speak, their whole body is moving. It's not just like hand. It's like, like, new coordinates. It's not the question. It's the weird pauses. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go.
They were genuinely cutting edge tools for thought.
Y'all can't tell, but I had to sit through a lot of presentations, a lot of people talking. Like, I'm just like, why do y'all sound the same? But they all think they're special though.
new mathematical discoveries.
I'm like, oh, you all
Descartes
sound the
and
same.
his contemporaries realized
I
that
want
they
the
could
same
link
shit.
up algebraic expressions with geometric curves in order to solve all kinds of mathematical puzzles.
You hear it? Do you hear it? That pause, the curves and the mathematical puzzles and the da-da. She's just gonna keep doing it.
This one that has stumped the world for millennia. How many are familiar with this particular, the Delian problem, this like riddle of the Oracle of Delos? It's the problem of how do you double the volume of a perfect cube. It's really, really difficult to do using the mathematical methods of that community and time. And here's the solution for that. And it'd be really hard to overstate the impact of this invention over the last 4 centuries. That technology converted all kinds of problems like these, where you might want to find the set of values that satisfies 2 equations, into essentially problems that relied on
The fuck? Why is it doing that?
locating points of intersection between 2 curves. Now, imagine what happened next to that revolutionary tool. It became something that we could take for granted. It became so useful that it's become basically indispensable to the way every generation is educated. Virtually every mathematics curriculum on the planet introduces a combination of symbolic and graphical notation for representing and manipulating mathematical objects. And the question that we wrestle with is, how did we get here? And what is it about the human mind that makes that kind of continual innovation possible?
I'm sorry. I had to take a break. It hits different because not only do like I hear that all the time, but like I still know people who talk this way. And I have a problem with these people right now. Well, at least with one of them, though. I have a problem with her right now. So I'm just, every time I'm hearing her and I'm just like, man, they sound the same. Same weird idiosyncratic, like, yeah, just.
There are lots of ways
I gotta
of
speed it up.
approaching
It's
that
the only way it's
question
gonna
from
work.
many different disciplinary perspectives, including history, anthropology, economics. And I think that cognitive science also has a really important contribution to make here. And I think the story begins at least 30 to 80,000 years ago, when anatomically modern humans began to mark up their physical environments, essentially, including these cave walls here, iconically, repurposing objects and surfaces in their surroundings into carriers of meaning. We obviously didn't stop at cave walls. The story of human learning and discovery is deeply intertwined with the story of technologies for making the invisible visible. So here are just a few
Man,
examples.
he
from history.
said the flow is patronizing. You know, for me, what it is just like this over enunciation. This is overly, it's staccato. It's not rhythmically. By the way, I'm faking the hot seat. It's not. It doesn't have a. It's too much of a staccato rhythm, where it's not sure of itself. It's like dotted notes, you know, where it's. Everything has to be very enunciated, and it's yeah. But also it's the body language too, like the gang signs. That what is this that I'm hearing? I'm hearing something. You know what though? Like, if she wasn't, I know I shouldn't say this, but I don't care. This is my stream. I'm at home. I can say what I want. If she wasn't like a solid 7 out of 10, I wouldn't even be able to listen to her, bro. Actually, no, I might be able to listen to her better than maybe. It's maybe because she's like a 7, maybe. I'm gonna call her 7 right now. She could be a borderline 8, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But maybe if she were a 5, no, I wouldn't be able to listen. Nah. I wouldn't even made it this far. I'm not even gonna lie.
Which I love. We've got Darwin's finches, these illustrations produced by John Gould, the ornithologist that Darwin worked very closely with, only when you see these cases side by side does the kind of morphological variation begin to really become salient and pop out. We have the telescope that Galileo used to observe the movement of the moons around Jupiter, the kind of resolution that he needed in order to question the orthodoxy when it came to how the solar system was organized. We have Ramón y Cajal's much celebrated drawings of the retina as seen under the microscope, showing us what different parts of that part of the nervous system were like and how they were hooked up to one another. And in the 20th century, we have Feynman diagrams, named after, of course, the physicist Richard Feynman, showing us subatomic particles winking in and out of existence, events that we literally could not and will never be able to observe directly with the naked eye. And more than any other species, we leverage this understanding, this expanding understanding of the world, in order to, well, maybe to go back just one beat, is that like, I want to draw your attention to the variation on this slide. So notice that some of these images are quite detailed and faithful, if you will, to the way the visual world looks to us when we open our eyes. Let's take Darwin's finches at the top left, for example. Others are much more schematic, but what all of these examples share in common is they leverage what I've been calling visual abstraction to communicate what we see and know about the world in a format that highlights what is relevant to notice, okay? And then building on that, we leverage that expanding understanding of the natural world through the use of those tools for learning in order to create new things. So for example, our detailed understanding of physical mechanics allowed us to design and then build high precision timekeeping devices. And a lot of this technological progress has been driven by our ability to continually reformulate our understanding of the world in terms of those useful abstractions that make it possible to re-engineer the physical world according to our design. So translating biological insights into bioengineering, physical theory into advanced physical instrumentation, neuroscience into medical devices, and quantum mechanics into modern electronics. Okay, so this is, a sampling the kind of phenomena that I take a lot of inspiration from, and the question we continue to wrestle with is like, what about us makes all of that possible? This is a schematic that I've been using over the last few years to help me think about the key behavioral phenomena.
Now, I think she has some publications. Wait, what am I looking for again? Why did I say academic? Oh my gosh, I just drew a blank. So never mind, it came back. Look at that. Let's see, is it Judy Fenn? Is she at UC San Diego now? Or is it not Fenn? No, it's Fenn. And she's a professor now, so maybe she's here. Huh. I'm curious if she is related to someone who I know. Judy Fenn. Yeah, she's not in here, so she may not be. Masters, no, this would be at MIT. I'm hoping that she has her papers on her MIT because I couldn't find it in Google. And I know she has papers because I remember I remember reading something with her name on it. I want to say that she's well known, like she's done some shit, Maybe that's not her name. Oh, she's at Stanford now. Or is she at Stanford? Is this her? Assistant professor. I don't know if this is her. Yeah, this can't be her. She would have her stuff here. I'm pretty sure of it. So it's not her. Maybe that's her. But it didn't say a professor of what. So yeah, this can't be her. Or maybe that is her. I don't know. I can't tell.
In play, and that'll also serve as a framework for embedding the different lines of work that I'll be sharing with you. So this is one way of illustrating traditional mode in cognitive psychology, my home discipline, which focuses on how people process information supplied by the external world. Here's how that picture is enriched by the study of social cognition, which
All right,
There's
hold on. I'm
behavior-
sorry. I gotta see if she has papers in her appendix or any of that. Collaborators. See, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the work that she's done. No. Cognitive operations can be better. Yeah, I'm sure she has some research that she's. Because I saw it. I saw something. At one point in my life, obviously, I don't know what happened to it.
Might take a while, but it's a really great challenge. It's one that inspires me, the way she works on it, and I hope that
Maybe this is her. Maybe this is the same person. I don't know. Chat. Is this the same person? Oh, yo, what's up, Eddie? My bad. I'm just now seeing this. Looking up her vids. No. I'm trying to look up her paper. Cause she has papers. I know she has. She's been in like, what's the word? Like she's been cited a bunch of times. So I'm trying to find that out. Maybe I'll just type Professor Judy Fan, not Dan Fan. Put in my T again. How does this could J.E. Fan? This could be her. Yeah, there you go. It's J.E. Fan. That's why I didn't find it. It's under J.E. Fan and not just Judy. Okay. Now this looks to be not a full paper. Can I not get access to the full paper? Is it one of these ones where I have to pay for it? I'm not paying for shit. Let's see. Is this the full paper? No. It is the abstract. Okay. Also, this isn't the paper either. This looks like a conference, kind of. But I'm pretty sure she pulled from some of her other work. So let's see. Nah. Oh, wait. Yeah, she did. Oh, no, she's just an organizer. Professor of psychology. Yeah. I have a bad experience with an Asian woman who has a high-level psychology degree. It's not a good experience, so. Research in the lab focus on the use of physical representations of thought, including sketches and other objects. So she's not doing ACI, but it is related tangentially. Okay. So not sure how helpful her research would be to me. Cause I have that was her. This is her. Oh wait, no. Whoever the other person I was looking at. This is her. Okay. She probably should have put what her professorship is. And this should have all her papers somewhere. Here we go. This makes it easier. Okay, parallel development change. Yeah, so screw that. Consistent variation and reason about creating the ad hoc graphical representation of a number. Okay, this is more of my lane. Development changes in drawing production under different memory demands in the US and Chinese sample. Wait, developmental changes in drawing production under different memory demands in a US and Chinese sample. Interesting. I would like to look at that in a second. Socially intelligent machines that learn from humans and help humans learn. So she is, okay, so even though she's psychology, she's still doing things that's within my area of what I give a shit about. Visual resemblance of interaction history, jointly constrained pictorial meaning, common object representations for visual production and recognition. Oh wait, can I not read this? View details. Oh, look at that, I can. Is this on JSTOR? Because I don't have JSTOR right now. And oddly enough, the only way I can get access to JSTOR is to talk. Oh, wait, no, we're good. I don't have to talk to her. I was about to say the only way I could get it is if I talk to the person with that accent. That just... Ugh. Okay. Yeah, this might be something worth looking at. I'm gonna keep that open. Let's keep this open, or we'll view it as a PDF and save it. Oh yeah, I found her on LinkedIn. I just didn't realize this was her, because there's nothing else here. Now I'm sure she's done some shit, maybe. I don't know. But as of right now, the only thing I can tell is that she's a professor at Stanford. That's all I can tell. And and with 3 connections. Okay. Where'd my YouTube stuff go? Here we go.
That we can all learn.
I think we were right here.
Create new things. So, for example, our detailed understanding of physical mechanics allowed us to design and then build high-precision timekeeping devices. And a lot of this technological progress has been driven by our ability to continually reformulate our understanding of the world in terms of those useful abstractions that make it possible to re-engineer the physical world.
Oh, I just not realized,
so
like,
translating biological insights into
it just not really truly
physical
occurred to
theory,
me
to advanced physical
that
instrumentation,
you're here and you're not
neuroscience,
streaming
into medical.
anymore. You finished your stream up? People catfishing. What are you talking about? Catfishing? No, dude, you know we can hop in. We have this whole Discord, you know. You can hop in there. You can say words. No. I can hop in there too. Is what still a thing? Before I answer, I should also just state up front that I don't have any of those types of problems. I've never experienced that type of thing. The catfishing, and I'm not sure like who we're talking about catfishing, but yeah. She could be an AI, right? No, this girl, this is her. This is her.
Devices in quantum mechanics into modern electronics.
That's definitely her. She just may not be into whatever this is. She may not even be American. She's basically saying we learned this and applied said thing to build said thing. Well, so that's what this. So this right here is a forum. This thing right here. So yeah, that's literally what she's doing. Like her research, some of the papers she's written, some of the things that she's currently doing right now. It's doing a survey or overview of that. Right. So that's what this is. So yeah, you're right. But that's the point. So I was in this region, and she was getting into some things, and then I was like, I should probably watch it on stream. Plus, I can only tolerate but so much of that. I'm gonna call it for what it is. It's that MIT Harvard accent. And maybe I shouldn't say accent, because it's not an accent. It's more of a cadence or a way of speaking. Like people in Boston have an accent. It's actually kind of funny. It's crazy. I remember I went to some massage place in Somerville, and I go in. I'm me. I'm who I am. And I go in there, and they have these thick ass Boston ass accents. It's hard for me to imitate that, but like it's just long. Like I don't know how you do it, but they're like, oh wow, like where are you from in their accent. Because they could tell that I wasn't from there. I'm like, I'm from Texas, Houston, and all that kind of shit. And they're like, oh my God, wow, we never. They're like, what are you doing here? I'm like, well, I go to school here. And then I was like, yeah, I'm here for this massage though. I forgot the name of the place. It was a good massage. They had an onsen as well, like a hot tub, I guess you would call it, something like that. So yeah, I got my massage, did my onsen for, like an hour, and then went back to campus. Yeah. It's interesting, but not the same time. But not at the same time. Wait, what's interesting, but not at the same time? I'm not sure. And for what it's worth, these are the types of conferences I love going to. This is what I do for fun. Like, I love watching conference talks, especially to conferences that I would never pay to go to. And there are a lot of conferences I would never pay to go to. Now, I'm happy to let my company pay for me to go there, but I would never pay to go there. So for those types of conferences, I will watch this type of stuff right here. I'm always watching lectures. I think I've told you this actually, not in stream, but in Discord, about how I don't really watch most things. Like, I have things playing. I have things playing on YouTube, and it's for a reason, because I don't want YouTube or Google to know anything. I don't want them to know what I actually like, so I just have it play shit. So they think they know, but they really don't. But anyway, I actually just, I like learning new things. It's interesting. But yeah, I'm not gonna finish this now, because I'm gonna finish it later. Mainly because I want to read her paper, the one that she was referring to, which I want to say is this one right here. It may have been the other one as well. I'll check in a moment. She's interesting, but not that interesting. Yeah. I joined late, but I don't trust anything online. Don't know what's real anymore. No, she's definitely real. She's real. Here she is right here. Judas Fan. I guess it doesn't link anywhere. I thought this was about to link somewhere. It doesn't. So yeah, this is useful here, because now I at least get to see if there's anything that's very important to me, specifically when it comes to ACI. And let's see. So I looked at the group, but it's just, oh, okay. So people research classes. Yeah, this doesn't seem like they're still doing this anymore. The last class was 2019. I wonder if they shut this down. There are no more alumni here or anything. Imagination, Computation, Expression Laboratory, Interactive Robotics Group, Spoken Language Systems Group. Affecting, yeah, so this could be interesting right here. Like, if I want to go into a new research lane. This is spoken languages. God damn. Oh shit, they have a lot. Damn. This is a body of work. I wasn't expecting this to go back all the way to 98. That was before some of y'all were born. Decoding by contrasting layers improves factuality in large language models. Interesting. Bunch of Microsoft folks. No, it's upsetting. It's not upsetting, really, but it is kind of disappointing in a way. Chinese, Korean, potentially American, no idea. Chinese, and maybe all of them are actually American, but Chinese isn't. Like, yeah, we're really not leading here, unfortunately. Despite their impressive capabilities, large language models are prone to hallucinations, generating content that deviates from facts seen during pre-training. We propose a single decoding strategy for reducing hallucinations for this pre-trained LLMs that does not require does not require conditioning on retrieved external knowledge nor additional fine-tuning. Our approach obtains the next token distribution by contrasting the differences in logics obtained from projecting the later layers versus earlier layers through the vocabulary space. Exploiting the fact that factual knowledge in LLMs has generally been shown to be localized to particular transformer layers. We find that this decoding by contrasting, okay, that's what the DOLA is, okay. Okay. So decola, okay, approach is able to better surface factual knowledge and reduce the generation of incorrect facts. DOLA consistently improves the truthfulness across multiple choice tasks and open-ended generation tasks, for example, improving the performance of Llama family models. Okay, I wonder if they have a repo. Yes, they do. Look at that. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, and we'll open it in Colab. We propose a novel decoding method by contrasting layer-wise knowledge to improve factuality of large language models. See, this is what I like. Like, we started off with, let's just listen to her yap, you know? And then I'm like, you know, I want to see her work. I remember seeing something and I eventually found it. We go through one of her papers and then we go to some other thing. And then somehow I find this and here we are looking at a repo. Clone the repo, install the customized transformers package, which supports our new decoding method. Install other pip things. Okay, I'm curious to see this decoding method that they're doing. Let's go back here. All right, I'm assuming this is in DOLA then. Generate, okay, let's just search for decode. Batch decode, pre-trained token decode, tokenized batch decode. This is in tokenization, but yeah, that's probably not it. Oh, I went back. I didn't. Okay, I should have made a new tab. That probably would have been a little bit smarter. So with this selection, this is bad. This is really bad. I can't see any of this. I used to know how to do stuff in GitHub, I swear. I used to be a pro at this. All right, let's try that. Let's see if it can figure out how to select text. It's a little bit better, but it's still trash. All right, whatever. Generate shape based on generate. Huh, all right. Well, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to share this. I think this is, oh, no, I'm not sharing this. I'm sorry, my bad. All right, you can go, Judas. We've got what we needed from you. All right, we got the learnable Git. This learnable programming. Now, where's the Git thing, the Git list? I want to make sure I don't lose that again. There we go. Get list. I still have problems with Git's interface. The problem with it's not really a real problem. It's not a problem for me. It's just that I use GitHub Desktop. I purposefully avoid using Git now because I'm like, I spent all of these years building this tool. I should use it. I should use that tool. It's, you know, it's in my best interest to use that tool. Oops, I'm already on YouTube. We're gonna move on from Judy, Dr. Fan. Is that her name? What's her name? I've already forgotten. Yeah, Dr. Fan. Now I put some respect on it. She's a professor at Stanford, so I think I had to call her Professor Fan. Oh, have y'all seen this racing? This right here is funny as hell. This is
unicycle racing.
What he
There
said.
is a Grand Prix for electric unicycles.
I sent it to sent this to my friend. Not this video, but this was years ago. I have a friend in France, and she's into very like weird sports or whatever. And I remember sending this to her. She was like, "What the fuck?" And I was just like, "Yes, bro. Like, it's crazy."
Absolutely not. But it seems so sick. Basically, they're like balancing on a wheel, and inside that like computer thing on top of the wheel. Oh, that guy's already out of the race.
I wouldn't do
I
that.
guess it's like a balancing system that keeps it like somewhat upright, and then it's up to your body to lean around to gain momentum. I've never used one of these. I've used a one wheel, which is sort of similar, but not really. If you look up what a one wheel is, it's like a teeter-totter balancing board. I wasn't really a fan of it, but a lot of people seem to love these things, and they got a whole race. They got a whole race series. Dude, it's crazy how much stuff there is out there that you just don't know exists until you find it on YouTube. And this is a prime example. This is a full-on finals race. So I take it that they have had.
Oh, he must be coming. He must be new to this. I'm like, this is like old news for me. Not you, Cruz, but him, where he's like, thank God for YouTube. I'm just now seeing this. I'm like, man, this is. I've watched some of the championships of these things.
I don't know. Or go-kart track? Probably go-kart track. Now that I think about it.
They got some speed going too.
If you screw up, your race is done. Like that guy in the beginning. Went off course, that's it. I feel like half of the battle would be like, while trying to stay focused and win, just not screwing up.
Have you ever seen Slap Fight? That's probably my newest. I'm sorry, not my newest. That's my favorite new sport. Is Slap Fight. I love that shit. There's another one. It's kind of whack though. Unfortunately, you would think that it would be good. Wait, where do you live? You've never seen these people on these types of I don't know if they're called unicycle. That's what I'll call them, but like a personal transportation device or something like that. Like they're all over San Francisco. One of my neighbors has one of these things. I imagine in New York City you would see these everywhere, like either this or boosted boards or whatever. Oh, they got Power Slap in Vegas now? Ah, that's what's up. Have you heard of Butt Slap? You would think it would be dope, but it's kind of whack. Butt Slap, you ever seen it? Tampa. Oh yeah. I don't have anything in Tampa. You wouldn't have anything like this in Tampa, unfortunately.
Nobody else is though, so like maybe it's not that serious. Is he gonna pass this guy? I feel like I would want to though, because if you crash, even at this speed, like that shirt is just gonna get torn right open on asphalt. No, like the shirt the guy has in front. I see he has some gear underneath. Maybe it's not that serious to where you need like leathers, but I mean, why not, right? If you're already at this point. Like how fast are they going these straights right here? Like right here.
I don't know if this is asphalt.
I want to say like 40, maybe.
It doesn't look like asphalt to me.
Maybe around 40. I'm sure these things can go really fast though. I think they can go like up to 60, maybe? 60
Nah, you never seen it?
The most insane thing I can think about doing.
Yeah, let's see.
Right? Like I can't imagine wanting to.
it butt slap fight? As I said, it's kind of whack. It seems like it has potential. You hear it, you're like, oh yeah, that shit should be dope. Nah, it's not. It's whack as fuck. And maybe if I, there's another one, butt slap, power slap. I don't know. They have one in like Russia or something like that. It's that one of those Eastern European places. Europe. Let's see. To be fair though, like I would watch these things on Instagram, so maybe it's not on YouTube. But yeah, it's whack. Honestly, after I saw it on Instagram, I was just like, this was the biggest letdown. I didn't even try to search anything more. I was just like, I don't care. I thought I was gonna have a Wolverine moment like that in Slap Fight. Is that what it's called, or is it Power Slap? I don't know what it's called. But Wolverine, oh my gosh, you know what? We gotta find it. Wolverine Slap Fight. Just sending people to the shadow realm, bro. You don't even understand. Let me find his original when I first discovered him years ago. He knocked the taste out of some dude's mouth. Archaic Death, yeah, this dude. Fuck this dude up. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right, here we go. We're getting there. Right here. All right, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Nah, she's bro. No, you don't understand. It's not just these two. I've seen several. They're all like that. Even if you look at Power Slap, the men versus the women, it's the same shit. Even like let's get out of Power Slap. Let's get into other sports, basketball, anything. It's funny. It's just like, who would watch this? Obviously, I won't.
One, two, three. Big shot.
He don't know where he at. He don't even know where he at. Look at him. He's look at his eyes. He don't even know where he at. Man, you see the whites of his eyes, bro. He don't have no power. He don't have no power after that slap. Look, he's still confused. He's like, I don't even know what to do. Wait, did he already do a slap? Oh yeah, he didn't have no power then. Yeah, I need to see it. Oh man, that was bad. He hurt himself. I can see it in his hand. Look, he hurt his hand. He's seeing 3 of them. He slapped the wrong dude. He slapped the Figment, not the real dude, man. Wolverine is a beast. Man, they gotta pull his legs in the air. They gotta change him like he got a diaper on, bro. Yeah, he's been banished. Shadow Realm. Eternity. Yeah, man. Look at him. Look. Light still out. He don't know where he at. He over here doing gang signs and shit now. Laying out on the floor. All right. Yeah, that was that. That's actually, so that match is my favorite slap fight match. Period. I had to think about it. Because the new power slap shit, they have these new camera angles. And the camera angles are dope. The slap cam, it is dope. And it is funny. But Wolverine, man, that technique. I don't need a slap cam to know that he slapped the shit out of everybody who comes into contact with him. I don't think he's lost. He may be undefeated. Oh, my bad. I'm supposed to be finding she seems doing it wrong. I don't have my phone. I'm not gonna find it. I was gonna say I shared a reel with someone along the lines of what you were saying. And I was gonna be like, I can share it, but I'm not about to get up. He's the next Neuralink patient. I don't think it's gonna work. If you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be in Pilates. I think the equipment does have a weight limit, so that's right, isn't it? Right? Is it the reformer? Why is my keyboard shortcut not working? What the hell? Okay, reformer. Weight limit. Are you surprised that I know what the machine is called? I used to do Pilates. Look at that. Look at that. 200 pounds. I was right. Some of them may have it. Pilates is 300. Wait, the maximum weight capacity for a standard studio Pilates reformer is 350 pounds. Believe it or not, we have American big backs that weigh 350 plus. We should do a documentary on the American big back. Cause they out here these days. Big backs. What even is Pilates? No, it's not just stretching. It does involve stretching, but it's more so strength under stretched positions. It tones, stretches, strengthens, all kinds of things. It increases your range of it increases your ability to work in a fuller range of motion. And it's all body weight type shit. So you see here, you got tension with the springs, all that kind of stuff. It's harder than you think. It's harder than you think. That's all I can say. And as you can see, like, obviously, if you are a heftier sized woman, maybe you shouldn't be on these multi-$1,000 machines that have a weight limit and that isn't built for people of your size, But you can't tell them that. They're sensitive. They don't like being held accountable, even if it is the physics in nature. You can see here's a position. Oh, that's not a good one to go to. Here, we'll show you this one. I remember I had to do this. Shit was hard, bro. Did we use the reformer? Yeah. Wait, did we use the reformer? Yeah. I think we used the reformer at we have a Pilates studio right downstairs. And yeah, it was challenging. It was also weird that I was the only guy. Literally, I'm not even joking. It's a small studio. I think max you can have maybe 15 people in there. And every time I'll go there, it's just me. Like in a room full of these, soccer moms essentially. Some of them are younger, not that young, but younger, like 30s, 40s type thing. I went through during the middle of the day and sometimes in the evening, and they're always there doing soccer mom things, I guess. Housewife stuff. That's what I should say. Not soccer mom, but housewife, because not all of them have kids, but they are wives to husbands who live in this area, which means that they are well to do. Yeah, overall, any of those things like yoga, Pilates, calisthenics, whatever it is, all good for you. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I think in one of these videos that we were seeing, I think that's how I ended up on that. Somebody was pissed off that they said if you're overweight or if you're over a certain weight, you shouldn't do Pilates. I'm like, I don't agree, but I don't disagree. And that's what I was getting at. Where I'm like, if you're using the equipment, the reformer, yes, absolutely, I agree. Take your big ass off that equipment. However, if you're not using that and you're doing something like bar, here, like this right here, bar. Yeah. So if you're doing something like this where it's not really any true equipment, like this is the most that you have, or maybe you have these poles right here, then sure, you know, like, yeah, I would agree. You can do that. You don't need to be under a certain weight to do this. But when you're involving equipment that has a weight capacity, it's like, yeah, you might be too fat to do Pilates. You know, lose some fat first. You know, lose 50 to 100 pounds. And if you're in a position where you can lose 50 to 100 pounds, then you know your big ass too fat to be on these machines that slip and slide. You pull around and pop your gut. Not in a good way. Yeah, this position is harder than you think. It's like a horse position, but she's on her tiptoes. And she's all the way, she has her what do you call them? Her knees pulled out like they're like 180 degrees. Like, just, I can't do that. And yes, I've done this type of shit too. I've done it all. And yes, I was the only guy there too. It seems like I'm in a lot of positions where I'm the only guy, and I don't understand. What, you learned a fact? What, that? I don't know. But yeah, that's good. You learn something. It's always good to learn shit. I haven't done Pilates I haven't done Pilates in a long time. We have it at my gym, and shit, did I just close? Oh, thank God. Okay, man, for a second I thought I accidentally ended the stream. I was just like, did I just accidentally quit the thing? How do I quit? I was trying to close this. There we go. There we go. Let's look at some power slap. I need to look at this slap cam now. Now that I brought it up. Power slap. Who's my favorite on this cam? Wait, is Wolverine on here? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, of course. Man, he's still putting people to sleep. What the hell is that? They're not supposed to flinch. They're letting them flinch. They're not supposed to flinch. Why do they sound so disgusting too? Like, why do they all look like men? Oh, the Hawaiian. Oh man, he thought he had it. He about to fall. Ooh, he set his ass down. Man, I've never seen somebody put their ass down to the ground that fast. He dropped it like it was flaming. Look at that. Straight down. Just he straight down. He went to take a shit mode, bro. Like shit outdoors mode. I don't think any of y'all have ever sat in one of those holes in the ground, but that's what he looked like. It looked like he was squatting to drop a deuce in the ground. And then he realized that he's actually a fat American and then fell backwards. Oh yeah, man, he about to get put to sleep. Wait, hold on, is this the same person? Oh no, okay, it's another fat dude. Okay, all right. Sorry, no, after a certain amount of fatness, you're all just fat. I can't tell the difference. Look at the man, look at the big rolls in the necks. Look at them neck rolls. This man got a 4-pack in the back of his head. Oh man, that was, I thought we were about to see something legit. Oh, turned him into a board. Oh, had him doing the gang signs. He had him doing the gang signs. I don't like the catching. I know it's for safety, but it's funnier when they just fall. No, it's fucked up. I don't care. They know what they're doing. I don't give a fuck about their health. They don't care either. Oh, look at him. He doing the. He had the. I know you remember the Q game, the circle game. He playing the circle game on one hand, and he throwing up the peace sign on the other hand. It's crazy. Man, did he scratch this dude? Yeah, he scratched this dude's face. Ooh. Ooh. You know what's funny is that he was celebrating this day, but the next day he got deported. He got sent back. Ooh. Ooh. He looking behind him. He looking for God. He's looking for God. Man, he stiff-legged him, bro. He stiff-legged him. He don't know where he at. His toes are pointed. His toes are probably doing this in his shoes. Yeah, that was a good slap. See what I mean? They never slap. Even in power slap, they weak. Even she's not impressed. Even the person getting slapped is not impressed. She's just like, okay. It's like a little bee sting. That was whack. Why do they even have a female version? They should go somewhere else.
Oh my God, Zakir landed a monster. That was a fair blow. That's it. That's it. Zakir Naimanbayev in his debut, dropping an absolute hammer on Nielsen. I'm telling you.
This guy said he's gonna beat the muscle ups. Try to do that.
So
Wait, I'm not interested in. We're doing slap fight. What is this? What is this, YouTube? What kind of trash ass algorithm? Oh shit. Okay, I'll take this. For what is worse, I am looking to purchase my first motorcycle airbag vest. You can see it pops right there. It's open. Yeah, so the one that I found is it's the Alpine Stars. I'll show it in a second. Is this the one where he gets knocked out like 3 or 4 times and then gets up and then still wins? Yep, this is it. Yeah, I remember this one. This dude, look at his eyes. Ooh, liver shot. I know that hurt. Oh, he tricked him. He tricked him. It wasn't the actual liver shot. He just made him. He made him think that it was silver shot. Yeah, this dude got knocked out like 3 or 4 times. Look, he's knocked out, gets punched back into a being awake, knocked out, punched into being awake. I think he gets knocked out again. Oh, no. And yeah, then he gets lucky. Yeah, there you go. I haven't listened to Joe Rogan podcast since 2016 or 2015 or 2016. So I only will watch if it's on YouTube, first of all, but if there's a specific guest that I have an interest in. But after he left YouTube and went to Spotify exclusively, that's when I kind of just stopped. And even though I have Spotify, I don't want to use Spotify for podcasts, for audiobooks, for anything other than to listen to my albums, like music that I have chosen. I don't even want to listen to Spotify for playlists, for music that it thinks that I want to hear. Fuck them. I don't care what they think I want to hear. I have no interest in that. So yeah, I was just out of principle. I'm like, I will never, ever listen or watch a podcast on Spotify. So I don't. And, when Joe Rogan switched over, he lost a viewer. Had nothing to do with him. I'm happy for him. He got his money. Great for him. But I'm just like, his show isn't that crucial to my life to where I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll follow you wherever you go. No, fuck that. I think that's what Spotify was hoping. They were hoping that they can capture people like me. Oh, Joe Rogan has a really big audience, and I imagine they capture some percentage. But I imagine that if, I don't know, did they redo his contract? Because if they didn't renew his contract, that would imply to me that people didn't convert over like they thought they would. Oh, so he's so he's back on YouTube now, so he's no longer exclusive. Okay. Yeah. But no, I don't really watch him. I told you what I watch. Like, that was an exhaustive list. That one time I told you. That's actually what I watch. Sometimes I can get distracted and do this type of shit on stream and whatever. But if I weren't streaming, I would not be watching this because I don't, believe it or not, I don't care about this enough to watch this on my own time. Now, this is the type of stuff I watch on my own time, like somebody cutting a piece of meat. Yeah, sure, I like that. Someone cooking some meat. Sure, I like that too. I would watch this. Yeah, let's see what Jong and Yu-Jong are doing. Oh, this is boxing. Yeah, they must hate each other. I know Japanese and Koreans, they're not fans of one another. One of these Korean women, I forgot her name, but she's actually a doctor, like a legitimate doctor. Her family didn't know that she was a champion. Like, she's literally a champion. She's really good. And she ended up winning a championship and had to explain to, to some folks who ended up seeing her. It was embarrassing for her. But she's trying. I see what she's trying to do. She's using that leg kick to try to keep space between her, some distance between her and this other girl. Let me see. Which one's taller? It's hard for me to tell who's taller, but I want to say that she's slightly taller. Maybe she has a longer reach. The reach advantage. That's why. Okay. So I was right. Like, the only reason, why should she be doing that? Because kicks take out, at least for me. Maybe y'all are in shape. I'm not. But kicks take out a lot of energy for me. I have long, large legs. So to get, I don't know if you heard, that tree trunk, to get that tree trunk off the ground with some speed into someone's face, takes a lot of energy. But it said that she's only like, I don't know what both of them weigh, but I'll imagine they're in the same 50 kilograms. It's like 104 pounds, 105 pounds. They're light as hell. Brazilian lady. Wait, I'm trying to look at the height. She's 5 and she's 5'2". Oh man, Brazilian girl's fine. What the hell? Man, I might need to go to Brazil. My gosh. Well, go to you might want to start, going to the gym, do some training. Oh, what do you think of this statue? I think the only thing they missed with the statue is they forgot to put a bonnet on. Whoever, they did it on here in this right here in this thumbnail, but like that's the only thing missing. And I'm like, what about the bonnet? It's not realistic until they put that bonnet on. No, they're not going nowhere without that damn bonnet. Do I like combat? Not in the way that you would think. Like, not really, per se. Now, I do have this movie. We're not actually going to play it, but you need to know the name of this movie. And I don't know the name of it, so I had to. This is how I'm going to figure out the name of it. Is by going to my Finder and open up a new window, pull it over here, I'll go over here. Content media, movies. Let's put it in here by date. Okay, sure. Spinning beach ball of death. Let's wait. I know y'all don't see that in the stream, but it's a spinning beach ball for me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Date modified. Okay, there we go. The Raid. This is what it's called. Turn it down. So this movie is basically a non-stop fight scene. So yeah, I'll watch this, maybe, kind of. But it also fits my rule, which is an old movie. I don't watch new movies. So if it came out after 2016, I have zero interest in watching it. None. Zilch. So basically, if it came out within the past 10 years, I have no interest in it. It's just to make it easier. You give power to people when you consume their stuff. I'm not saying they make a bad movie. It's just not for me. Nah, it's not. Nah. If it was filmed before 2016, in fact, if it were filmed during that time frame, I likely would have watched it because I used to go to the movies all the time. I used to watch movies all the time. But yeah, ever since my grandpa died and the girl I was trying to marry left, fuck that. I have zero interest in it. And I hate to tell you, it's going to sound fucked up, but there's nothing you're going to do or say that's going to convince me to watch a movie that I have no interest in watching. I can't watch it with the people I want to watch it with, so therefore I don't want to watch it. It's pretty simple. That's cool. If you're able to go and dig up my grandpa, we can watch it together, sure. But unless you can do that, zero interest. As I said, I don't watch movies anymore. That's what that means. It doesn't mean I don't watch that movie. It means that I have not watched a movie. That's really what that means. And I have movies, I just don't watch them. In fact, this movie that you just saw, I want to say came out when I was in college, maybe? Let's see, The Raid. I don't remember when it came out. Yeah. Came out when I was in college. I had just graduated. So I used to, have a lot of movies that I had because I downloaded them. And that's actually what you're seeing. These are movies. Some of these movies... Oh wait, well, I can't find it. But some of these movies that you saw, I have had since 2004, 2005 frame. So I've managed to, keep track of a good majority of them. Unfortunately, I have lost hard drives. I've had some things get corrupted. I've had some accidental deletions. I couldn't get them back. So the movies that I have now are basically all of the movies that I had from when I was going to college, as well as part of high school, as well as my first few years after college. And yeah, for the most part, if I ever wanted to watch a movie again, I'll probably just watch one of those, or I have a Blu-ray DVD, a Blu-ray collection, I guess. I have movies in packages, that I've never opened. In fact, the movies that I bought in 2016, or was it 2017? It may have been 2017. I don't remember years. I'm sorry. It's been a long time. But I'm going to say 2017. I have movies that I bought in 2017 that I still own the movies. They are still wrapped in plastic. They're over there. I have a whole thing full of Blu-rays that haven't even been opened. And you want to know something? I probably won't ever open them. I could have swore I had something staged to watch. I remember thinking about it when I was having tea. But now I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. I remember there was something that I wanted to go over live. Maybe it's just not gonna happen today. It's already late anyway. It's fine. I'm not gonna do it tonight. Honestly, I don't like most of Marvel movies. Even Spider-Man, it was fine, I guess. I don't know if I was feel that same way. It was fine in I was 17 kind of way, 16 or 17, whenever that movie came out, I don't remember. I don't know, maybe I do remember, because I think I was an underclassman, yeah, so it must have been, I must have been like 15 or 16 when that came out. And yeah, I didn't really think much of it. I mean, it was fine. The first Iron Man, I like that more than Transformers. Like Transformers, it was trash to me the first time I saw it. The second one was trash. I think I saw a third one, which was also trash. The first Iron Man was actually pretty decent. It was surprising for me because I'm not into that's not the kind of movies that I'm into. So, I went and saw it with some friends, and I was just like, whatever. I'm just going because I'm with my friends, and it was okay. Now, when I say okay, that's not to say that I would watch it again. It's not what I'm saying. It's more so saying that I didn't immediately leave, because I'm not the kind of person that's going to sit through anything that I don't want to sit through. So the fact that I stayed through the movie, I didn't leave, that kind of thing is okay. Because I've left through other movies where I'm just like, 10 minutes in, I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. I'm out, and I'll just leave. And nowadays, movies are expensive, so I'll just avoid it altogether. Well, yeah, you're right. That's because it didn't come out when I was 10. I wasn't 10 when that movie came out. I actually don't know how old I was. Now that I think about it. Let's see when that came out. 2008. Oh shit, no, never mind. I was in college. Never mind. Wait, was I in college? 2008. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was in. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so I was a sophomore when this came out. I didn't realize that. Wait, did I see this during the summer? Now I'm trying to figure out how in the hell, because, wait, it premiered on April 14th. I didn't see this movie in San Antonio. That's what's confused. Oh, 5-2. Okay, there we go. I'm like, I remember not seeing it. I saw this in Houston for sure. I remember the movie theater I went to see it. But yeah, you know, it's 2008. I think I was, how old was I in 2008? I was like 20, I think 19 or 20, one of those. Either I had, wait, hold on, wait, I can do math. No, I can't. I'm not going to do the math. I can't do the math right now. 2008, 1989. Okay, so I had just turned 19 when it came out. I had just turned 19. Got it. Yeah, when I saw it, I was just like, I mean, it's fine, I guess. And again, I didn't even want to see it. One of my friends, he's really, really, really into comic books and Marvel and like animation and all that kind of stuff. And movies. And I think I had just got back from college, and me and like 3 or 4 of my friends, they wanted to go see it. I was like, all right. And that's honestly, I've been that kind of person, but I'm kind of gonna stop being that kind of person where, you know, I'm always down to just go and do something with other folks just because they want to do it. Not necessarily because I have an interest in the activity. In fact, most times I have zero interest in the activity and I would prefer not to do it. Same thing with food. Like sometimes I'll go out, you know, I'm not hungry, I've already eaten, but you know, I'm going out to hang out with my friends, not to eat. The reason why I'm changing that is because I've noticed, you know, over years is that that's never reciprocated. You know, let's say for instance that, you know, one of my other friends, they've already eaten. I'm like, oh, let's go to X, Y, or Z place. And they're like, oh, I already ate. And my mind, I'm like, I didn't ask. I don't give a shit. It's like, let's go to X, Y place. You could watch me eat, whatever. I've always been that person where I'm just like, I'm happy to just, all right, sure. I'll watch you eat. I'll get something to drink or something like that. So yeah, I'm starting to pull back from that. You know, doing stuff just because other people want to do it. Fuck them. I'm not doing that shit. I'll pass. The part where he likes how we do cover this up and he's trained next class. Wait, what? The part where he's like, how do we cover this up? And he says training. I don't know. I don't remember the movie. I'm not even gonna lie. You put in the Discord the other day. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, look at that. It's 1:30 and I've been here for over 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours. So yeah, I guess this is the end of the live stream. Maybe it doesn't have to be. You know, if you have some other thoughts, some last minute thoughts, you know, feel free. Okay. All right. So, I am going to go. Oh yeah. Have fun playing chess. Oh, before you do that though, here. I was watching, cause you were asking the type of stuff I watch. Here, I'll show you something right quick. You may find this interesting. This is from someone who I like her stuff. I can find my history somehow. I don't, where did it go? There used to be a thing in, oh wait, watch later. History, there we go, found it. All right, let me pull it up. See, the problem is that I may have left my TV on when I left. So like, I've watched none of these. This is the last thing that I clicked on, and then I think I left like 2 minutes into it. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go do. Here we are. Here, this one, this lady, Anna Cramley.
Anna, okay, here we go.
Hey, Mike.
How's everything?
Shit, what just happened? All right, whatever. I'm gonna throw it in Discord, so it doesn't just go away. Yeah, I haven't played chess in a long time, but enjoy your chest. Chess, my bad. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, enjoy your chess. Yeah. I may be back tomorrow. I don't know. I have my brother's high school graduation thing. I don't know what time. I just know I should probably figure out what time. It's literally in a few hours. Shit. Hold on, give me a second. I don't even have my phone. I'm on the wrong phone. I have my other phone. Yeah, so I'm going to my brother's high school graduation thing. I don't even know when it is or where it is, but I'll figure it out. What else? I'm probably gonna go do some riding. Get some more footage. Oh, and I gotta take it. I got some equipment. I forgot all about that. Yeah, I got I got 2 kegs and a larger CO2 tank and some plumbing infrastructure. So I'll be doing that. Anyway, it's a lot. I know. I said I'm gonna head out, so I will. Y'all have a good night. If you made it this far, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. That helps. If you want to see more of this type of content, feel free to subscribe and or follow. Follow if you're on Twitch, right? You can't subscribe. If you're on YouTube and you want to follow me on Twitch for whatever reason, just to support, you can do that too. But most of my stuff is on YouTube. I just stream to Twitch. I don't know. It's inertia at this point. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Thank you.